time to get lit. About to hit the club, about to go and find a fit. Homie stressed out, cause I pulled her with his bitch. She left, cause your chain fake, and you're running tick.
Alright, what's up, everybody? You're tuning in to Keeping It Social with Ashley Nicole.
Tasia Badass.
DJ Dubs, the most anticipated exquisite entertainment, Hurricane Brothers.
Heard you.
Ooh. DJ Mr. Famous of the Union.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
This is our first episode of 2019.
First one. Happy New Year to everybody out there.
How was y'all New Year?
Amazing.
Long.
Great. I know it was amazing because y'all are DJs.
It was
like,
great, though.
So how long
It's a
have you
fact.
been spending New Year's outside of like home?
A
few years now?
Wait, no.
So when was the last time like you've been home?
Like, no, we was home a few years ago, remember? Mama Randy photos,
Like
they
what?
popped all the little things in the crib. It was in my crib. And
We
the
did.
old crib.
That was like 3 years ago.
That was 3 years.
3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years
So
ago.
was
3
it
years
like,
ago
all
was
right, we
our
gotta
first.
stay
We had
home?
one break. We had one break, yeah.
One break in like
okay.
maybe 7-8 years.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Okay. And
Sometimes
then-
New Year's is hard to pass up because
Yeah.
the checkbook is
Right.
balanced correctly.
Right.
And honestly, although I would
bet
love
it
to
is.
spend time with the family, just be low key.
Right. Because it gets
There's more
tiring
money
after a while.
outside. We could do it all again the next day, count down and just act like it's,
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Family on the 1st, money on the 31st.
Right. All right, guys. So we're gonna start off with social highlight, which is what we always do every episode. Social highlight is basically we shine light on something that happened crazy on social media. It's something that everybody just keeps talking about. Okay. So I was kind of a little in between because I want to say social highlight is surviving R. Kelly, but I know a lot of us haven't seen it yet. So I'm just gonna talk about stuff that popped off on social media, and then we're gonna go into it's gonna be like a half and half. And
Let's
we're
talk
gonna
about this.
Yeah.
we're gonna also do Bird Box. I want to get into Bird Box. I know y'all watched it.
Bird
We all
Box,
have Netflix.
early. I worked
We
Bird
all
Box
got
before
somebody else's
it was
account.
even popping. Like, I bootlegged it, so.
Right. So we just since surviving R. Kelly, I feel like it's gonna be short. Let's just go into that.
R. Kelly.
So-
That ain't nothing
That's
we
just
don't
a lot
already
of-
know, though.
I know, but I feel like it's more real now because it's a whole documentary. Like before, we were young. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Before it was hearsay, but now it's like,
Right.
these people
And
are
then now,
confirming.
especially with
I mean,
social media, I feel like we get more
right.
detail.
You get a lot. How
Yeah.
crazy is it? Because it's R. Kelly.
Right.
Guys do that every day.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's not similar to that, but somebody was saying, I saw on the internet, they were like, do you separate the artist and like what he's done?
His
and
music
I
from his
could.
personal.
Honestly,
I definitely
can.
separate it.
Yeah, I can.
I definitely separate it.
'Cause-
I mean, that young age female thing has been going on since the Beatles.
Right.
Since before that, with Jimi Hendrix days.
And that's
like
something people do on
the
tour.
dude,
on the
who
regular.
was his name from the Beatles? He married a 16-year-old who was his cousin.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Right, a 16-year-old who was his
Famous
cousin.
is showing
Right.
his age.
I'm just saying, like, if you
Already there.
if you talk about history and everything else that's out there, I mean,
Let's bring up the fact.
every R&B artist or super artist has taken that platform
That's true.
and done what they want to do with it.
Yeah.
And how much at which point does it become abuse?
Right.
Because these girls
They're
want it.
like,
Yeah. And they said it.
Yeah.
They go
Yeah.
after it. They're
And
actually
then-
having long relationships with these
Yup.
dudes.
The recent ones, they were
It
like,
becomes abuse when he says, "Call me daddy," or "Do this," or "Do that," or "Do that." But
Right.
by that time, most of them was already 18 because they started when they was 17.
Yeah.
He had two or three that we know about that was 13, 14 years old.
Right.
That's true.
I felt like it
It's
was
weird.
something similar to like we had Fab when that happened between him and Emily in Social Highlight.
the
As like
domestic
the
shit.
domestic thing,
Right.
we was also like, can you separate Fab from his music? And it's
Right.
just like, yeah, like I feel like maybe I won't like Fab the person because of what he did, but I'm
Right.
still gonna.
I
Listen
mean,
to his
people
music.
are real.
I mean,
They're
he was
human
just on Meek
beings.
album.
I
Everybody
still
has
love Chris
their,
Brown. And he could beat up
life.
as many people as he wants.
Right. That's like
that's
that's
a fact.
When
personal
someone have a
issues.
God-given talent, you can't deny that. Like, it's your talent. Oh, we like
Right.
the artist. We may not
Right.
like Robert. We might like R. Kelly, but we
Right.
don't like Robert. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
I was also thinking it also could become something more personal when you feel like maybe it's a girl who has been being before. She's probably not gonna listen to his music or like him as a person because it is just
if you
more
can relate,
personal.
if you
right.
Right.
got it.
Right. So
But it seems like they putting out a lot of emphasis
Information.
nowadays on young, unexperienced women being taken advantage of by guys. I even see
Yeah.
shows popping up, freaking reality shows and all
Yeah.
types of different things that are being promoted
Yeah.
now for that certain situation.
But then again, it's like, how real is it? Or what are you really doing it for? Like, did it really happen? We don't really know. Are you doing it for the money? Like, everything's a show
what
now.
took them so long?
Yeah.
Like, what made them want to come out
That's what questions
now?
it for me. Like, if I'm a female, I'm not going to be like, oh, that never happened to you. But it's like,
I
what
feel like
did
it's
take
being
you so
broke.
long?
It's trying to step up something in your life, or if they, a lot of them coming off, they getting it off their chest and stuff like that. But at which part was wrong, and how do you hold him accountable for 100% of that when you the one that was like, "What's up?
Right.
What's up with this threesome? Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this."
And there was one
He
that
got
was
girls
his
in different
wife.
rooms in the same studio. Obviously, he's
And
not
you there.
monogamous.
And then one of them was his ex-wife.
Word.
It's like, you
Yeah.
still have his name.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get
Word.
it. Like, for me, that's a little confusing.
I
It
need to see
confused
this
me.
thing.
Totally
I
throws
mean,
me
I
off.
started watching. I got through the second episode, and it's like
the first one.
Yeah, I didn't
I'm
watch it.
hearing it.
I didn't
I'm
watch
hearing it from their side and everything that's being said, but it's like this has been going on with R. Kelly for 25 years.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like how I've you
He
see
did
the
it for-
memes. You see the memes that said like, why y'all mad at him now?
Right.
But he been doing this,
Right,
and
and
he's
he
been
been talking
telling
about it
y'all.
in his music.
and the
been
fact
telling
that, and the
That's
fact,
the
and the
crazy
fact that, like, I know me personally, when I was in high school, of course, that's like 16, 17, 18 years old. All the prettiest girls had niggas outside waiting for them that was 20-something years old.
Older, yes,
Like, yo,
yes.
not in
But that
college.
was
We
on the
talking about,
fast girl.
yo,
That was on the fast girl.
not necessarily
Absolutely.
fast, but they were the bitches that were like super diva, bad. They had
Yeah,
money, and niggas was ready to splurge on them,
Yeah.
picking
Right.
them up from school
Oh,
in
they were
Beamers
just
and
really, like,
Bentleys.
mature.
and
Mhm.
Right.
I used to leave school with my backpack on, like
Facts,
how,
facts.
Like, how
this
you
bitch
gotta-
had a crush
how you gotta
on,
do
but
with
she
a
getting
car.
this nigga car
Right,
with a
right.
bed and a fucking
And
BMW.
it's
Like,
Right.
how old
It's
is
crazy.
this
That's
nigga?
how
Like,
all movies go too. Like they
Right.
always
That
have
is
the
true.
girl that leaves with the guy that got the Benz that don't go to school.
Right.
Yeah.
I think the first episode of the second one with the R. Kelly thing, where a girl told her mom she was 17.
Yeah, she told her mom.
She
don't
told
look for
her
me.
mom.
I told you. Yeah, don't come for me. Like, why did you do it? She was actually mad at her. Yeah.
What was her mom? What?
I
You going
know.
where with who?
I know.
The Pied Piper?
Right.
Yeah,
But
that's
she
true.
was
Come on,
over
man.
18. I think she was over
When
18.
she met him, she was 17.
Mm.
How do you guys feel about the Aaliyah thing? Like them getting married?
That was crazy to see it like that on the screen.
That-
I heard about it,
yeah.
her being younger than whatever, but the
Right.
fact that his brother pretty much said, "I forged
Right.
the marriage certificate." That's
That's crazy.
crazy. 15
Yeah.
and 27.
I think that was
These
that'd be the
15-year-olds
only
nowadays.
person that could really tell
don't
it.
look like
Y'all
they
don't
15.
look
I'm
like
sorry.
15.
Sorry,
If she
what
was still
I swear, girls ain't look like they do now. Back when I was
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that
That's a
age.
fact.
Definitely.
But it was Aaliyah. She was already in the industry, sort of.
Yeah.
It's not like she was forced.
Right. That's true.
She went with it. She got married to the dude. It wasn't like
That's what I'm saying.
That
I feel
is
like if
true.
she was still here, that'd be more of like, okay, it might
right.
be
I did
true.
something,
Like,
right.
whatever.
you know?
I mean,
I was
whatever.
about to say, but after that, she started dating Dame Dash, and he was older too. So maybe she liked older.
20
men.
years older.
Sheesh.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I could do
Yeah.
8,
Let's
but
talk about
20.
it.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's sugar daddy now. That you're not my
Heard
man.
you.
You know? 20 years, and then I think Lifetime was trying to stop it. They was trying to sue them. I guess that
R.
didn't scare
Kelly
them.
sued
R.
R.
Kelly-
Kelly
R.
is trying to
Kelly.
sue them.
Right.
Yeah, they were
Because-
trying to sue
Yeah.
Lifetime.
It's crazy though, because even
I mean-
looking
My
back
bad.
now, it makes you look at R. Kelly like, damn. Like I still fuck with his music, but it's
Yeah.
like, damn, you was really doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a big debate on Instagram talking about stop playing his music.
Yeah.
No, that's OD.
Yeah,
They dragged
they
it.
really
First of all,
doing that.
They dragged
Bump and
it.
grind is always
Honestly,
gonna play.
I'ma
Step
keep
in the
it
name
real.
of
I'ma
love
keep it
is
real.
always gonna play.
Exactly.
I think about it sometimes now. I double think before I
Like,
play R.
should
Kelly
I
song. Like,
support
should I
him?
play it? How are
Yeah.
people gonna look at me? I know how
Right.
I'm cool with playing
Right.
You think about the
Right.
crowd,
it, but
but
are they gonna be cool with me
Then
playing
again-
it? Because some people
Right.
in here might feel away
But
about R.
honestly,
Kelly.
let's
Niggas
say
gonna have to
y'all
feel away with
DJs,
me.
if you play it at a party, I'm not gonna think, oh, he did that. Remember the
Right.
documentary?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
thinking
Let me
about
tell you
that when I'm
something.
at a
But
party.
me being the DJ, I think about it. I'm
Come
like,
spring,
Yeah.
maybe I should.
come
play that
spring,
right now.
Is everybody's gonna forget about
this
it?
is over.
Yeah.
Especially
Come-
because this is not fresh.
This is
This is
the
from
story
years
right
ago.
now.
Right.
Right.
It's like, okay, we get it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still doing it now?
Yeah, because he did it with that girl. I mean, she
Oh,
wanted
the
to,
one
but
in
Wait,
Texas
what
or something
girl?
like that?
the one in
Oh.
Texas that they didn't want her mom to come get her.
But again, in Texas, you can get married at 16.
See, it's confusing
So
people.
these-
Yeah.
Out there,
That
it's
is
like
true.
13 years old. What's up? It's dating time. It's
Right.
like 17, 18 for us.
Right.
Right. So it's confusing.
Hey.
There was also this is the last thing I'm gonna say to this, but there was also like
What up, Wes?
a
Sorry.
story headline. I think it was really ridiculous, and I feel like headlines always do take over, drag a story. It was like, black girls deserve better.
I
Like,
saw
what
that,
does
'cause
that
they-
have to do
have to
with
do with
that?
anything.
Like,
Trying to say
that
like
don't
if
make
it was
no
a white girl
sense.
Right.
that
Yeah, like
You know
it's
what? When I
okay.
heard it, I was like, huh?
This is nothing to do with race.
Yeah,
Nothing to do with
Like,
race.
what?
Like, it's always something that has
If
to
he
be
was a dope
dragged.
Spanish
Like,
chick or a dope white chick, he would have knocked it
see,
down.
Right?
It's a fact.
Like what?
Right.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right, Bird Box.
Bird Box.
Bird Box.
that movie is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand.
Did you
you
see
know-
Dub's meme for Bird Box after
Oh.
when it went crazy on social media?
No, what happened? What did you put?
That was funny.
What did you put?
yeah, you
I
tell. You
don't
tell.
remember. I just had the blindfold on. What the fuck did I say?
He was
I
like,
don't
he
even
was
remember.
like,
oh,
somebody
oh,
please-
because at the same time something else was happening that day. It was something. Oh fuck.
Damn.
oh, social media, Instagram decided to put
Oh, that
a
new
swipe,
update. That
the
update.
update.
Oh,
He was
okay.
like,
So I had the thing, and I was like, "Yo, is the shit going yet?" Is that,
right.
yo, that shit was
That update
hilarious.
was
I'm
crazy.
dead. Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was like
I saw-
right on time though when I posted it. Like,
I
it
didn't
was
get
right
to
on
see
time.
none of the
They got
updates.
rid of
By the
me
time I
either.
got to
Yep,
social
they
media,
I didn't see it either. I was like, I
Fixed
said,
it.
"Yo, I'm not gonna update my
oh,
shit.
this ain't gonna work.
I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
close my Instagram until this is gone."
Yeah, I don't think memes drag stuff when it's serious. Like, it's so many memes with the R. Kelly, with the
Right
Bird
now,
Box.
R. Kelly
It's like,
is too
after I
much.
watched
The
the
one with
movie,
him
I'm
and
like,
Hugh Hefner, I don't get that one.
I'm
I
like,
don't know
Was
about
Hugh
that. But
Hefner
that
underage?
the
Probably.
the thing with Bird Box is sometimes people posting it because they just watched it.
Yeah.
yeah.
See, now R. Kelly is different. We've known this for years.
Right.
It got fresh, but now it's just like so much. Whatever,
Right.
it's over with. Like,
Right.
but the Bird Box, somebody like, let's say I didn't watch it. If I watch it 2 months from now, and now I want to post a meme because I understand what the fuck is going
Right.
on. You can't be mad at me. I just saw
Yeah,
it. You know
right.
what I'm
That's
saying?
Right.
true. But I just feel like it has so much detail to that movie. There's so much detail to that movie that is like, all right, with the memes, like, did y'all actually get the point of the movie? Did
Yeah,
y'all
some
like
people didn't
actually
understand that
watch
shit.
it?
I didn't
other
like the
than
end.
What? You didn't like the end?
They was all in the birdcage with the
Yeah.
blind people. I get it, but what
But no,
happened?
I
From
wish
the- from the
guy,
jump-
I wish
from
the
the
guy
jump.
would have
I
died.
hope it's gonna be
Yo.
a part two because
Yo.
I want to know what happens.
I said to Cole, I said, yo,
No, I don't
yo,
think.
it's like halfway through the movie. I'm like, yo, but where all the blind people at though? What about them? And I didn't even
crazy.
realize.
I was
at the
thinking
end,
about that too.
That's
Cause I'm like, yo, what if people
crazy.
can't see?
Right.
Like, yo, and then there they was at the end.
Wow,
all the
that's
blind
crazy.
people. Like,
My only thing, I had tweeted something. I was like, what did I say? I was like, all this talk about Bird Box, but nobody said the guy was fine.
Yeah, no, for real. Nobody brought
They
that
were
up.
like,
What guy was fine?
that black guy.
The black
The black guy that was with the,
The guy
girl
who
to the end.
died.
Like, yeah, nobody
Right.
mentioned that. I wish he would have. I think if he would have survived, there would have been a part 2.
Yeah, I was about to say it actually sucked that he died.
Yeah,
Like-
I hated that part.
He did so well. He
It
made
made me
it so far.
cry. It made me cry, and mostly because of the
What?
kids.
Made you cry?
Yeah.
What cry?
I was like,
What?
bitch, stop looking.
No.
Somebody just
No,
like,
no.
No,
Hold
the
up.
No,
little
when
girl
the little
is
girl
bad.
got out the boat,
The
she
little girl is
blew
Yo,
my-
that-
what is
that-
she
nah.
doing? She's a baby.
Yeah, I was like, where's she
No.
going?
She blew mine.
But
She
she
needed her
said-
ass beat.
Hold up
Like-
though, when homie was in the water though, and he just jumped out and grabbed him.
Right.
I'm like, yo, my son
Oh,
was like, yo.
yeah.
So wait, she gonna look or not? Like, what was he doing?
Oh
like,
my God.
Cause how the fuck did he was just in the
No,
middle
but he
of the
was
water.
crazy. He
No.
was one of the.
He was able to look
But
and
Yeah.
why
see.
was he in the middle of the fucking
When they
ocean?
kept
Like,
letting people in the house, I was
They
like,
catching
enough
people
is
from
enough.
going downstream. They
This
know what,
nigga
they
was
know
just
what a
walking
highway
through that
was.
shit.
Did you guys really think that doctor or the guy was like one of them?
I knew it was something because when the guy
He seemed
said
a little
y'all
shaky.
realized everybody y'all let in ruined stuff, or he said something like that. The old guy they locked in the garage, and he was right.
Yeah.
He was.
He ended up
Right.
being
Yeah.
right, and then
Right.
he died.
But
At
didn't
first I felt
believe-
bad for him. I was like,
me
he
too.
wasn't-
Me too.
Like he trying to get away like yo.
Yeah.
Then he did that dumb shit.
Yeah, doing dumb
You must
shit.
see.
And then the meme with
I know.
with the lady stretching the eyes, I was like, oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, he was like,
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like it was more graphic. I feel like it was more intense because the people were killing themselves. Is it?
Yeah.
Because if
didn't
I
like
knew
that.
somebody else was gonna kill them, it's like okay, 1-on-1. But it's like I know you're gonna kill yourself for no reason right now.
Right.
It was a lot more intense.
When he
But
first got knocked, when the black dude first got knocked out in the kitchen, I was like,
it's over.
yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
"Get your ass up!"
Right.
Like really?
Right. This ain't
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Mm. And the cable
Right.
vision.
Kill that mother sucker.
Cable vision happened right in time after the movie.
What you mean?
That
What
blew
happened?
up in Queens.
Oh
Y'all
yeah.
Oh.
I'm
What?
telling you, all that shit happened at one time.
No,
What
for
happened?
real.
The shit else
In
in the
Queens,
Queens,
the cable vision.
not
I
cable
saw
vision,
the blue light. The blue light.
Oh, the
Yeah.
blue shit.
The,
Is it-
Niggas
it's
was
not
like,
cable
Con Ed,
vision?
Con Ed,
Con
Con
Ed.
Ed,
Con
yeah.
Ed.
niggas like it was aliens.
Yeah, I was like, why is this
They
sky
didn't like it
blue?
was a computer hack.
I was at work. I'm like,
Wait, that's
I
so
can't
that
die
happened
here.
when
Because
Bird
at
Box
the
came
same
out?
time-
It
Yes,
was like the
after
week
Bird
after.
Box.
Everybody
Yeah.
when it
At
was
the
hype,
same
it was around that
time,
time.
Right.
911 and the credit card companies were hacked when the thing went off. So they're saying
Wow.
that explosion came from a hack.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Possible.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
The
crazy.
world's coming to an end. You know what I'm
Crazy.
saying?
No,
Who
don't
want to
say
hack
that.
911 and say what?
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Just random shit. People dying all over the place. Go find them. What are you gonna say?
I mean, I was in the club and I'm looking at my timeline and I see this blue shit. I'm
Yeah,
like,
right.
what's
He
going
No,
I'm like, yo,
on?
yeah.
it's different.
I was
Like,
at work
Right.
and I looked
I'm
out
like,
the window.
because I look at shit like that, yo,
Black
something
power.
could really happen and people ignore shit all the time.
That's
So,
so
I'm
true.
like, a
Especially,
blue
I feel
sky.
like especially in New York.
Yeah.
If that would have happened like Louisiana, they were like, oh,
Right, like
shit.
I gave it a few minutes. So I kept scrolling after a while. Then I seen somebody screenshot of the ABC News thing, what it was. I'm like, all right,
and
cool,
it was
we good.
real.
But if I would have kept scrolling and not seen nothing, but nobody know what it was, I'd have been like, you know what, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have stayed in the club. Like I don't know what's happening right now.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Right.
maybe it's time to leave. Like, it's time to go right now. Some
I
shit
didn't think
can
that.
happen.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
Because
what
I
I'm
didn't think nothing serious.
Because
Right.
You know
but
that
even if it wasn't no alien shit, it could have been some
Right.
terrible
You
It
shit.
could've
ever,
been
you ever think
anything,
about
right.
that?
It's time
Like, how many family members are you responsible for if a terrorist attack happened? How do you run? When do you run? Do you prepare your family for any of that
Right.
stuff?
You
Has
should.
anybody done any of that stuff?
Nope.
Nope.
Like any type of survival, whatever. Like, oh, that
I
ain't
mean,
gonna happen to us.
Hold up.
Only the people
If it's
that
gonna
really
happen,
know.
it's New York
So,
first.
Right.
so this takes us to a different conversation when I think about it because
Right.
I'm thinking about the night of Hurricane Sandy and how
Right.
we came up with that whole Hurricane Brother shit. That's,
Right.
People don't know that's where it came
Right.
from. We was in
We
that
swam
shit.
off the porch.
We was
Really?
in the fucking hurricane.
With our
So,
mamas.
Wait,
and
so
it's
wait,
something that you
and
never
our
think is gonna
laptops like
happen.
this.
Like that's the only thing we save
So
with our
with our
laptop.
Our
laptop, we keep
laptop
it
was
there.
Same
above
thing.
the
That's what we
water.
saved. I still got the same laptop.
For
Yo,
real?
Seriously.
Yo, because the
My
water
truck was
was up
floating.
to our porch, which
Wow.
was 7 steps up. The water,
Right.
the water was up to my chest like this.
Right.
And we walked out, and we lived in Rockaway, Far Rockaway. So that was one of the ground zeros
Yeah.
of
That was crazy,
between
yeah.
there and Lower Manhattan. It was like
Right.
the worst areas.
Yeah. Wow.
So when I think about it, like, cause I remember walking out the water, and we were walking with our shit, and I heard somebody down the block. Help, help. I'm like,
Right.
bitch, you would have saved yourself. I'm like,
Right.
real talk, like, yo, we out of here. Like, I'm not helping nobody.
So
like-
did it get bad really fast where y'all were like, oh,
no,
we
it
can't leave
happened
beforehand?
slow.
or-
No, it went from slow.
It went from slow to like this.
'Cause
Let me
it
tell
was
you
no
something.
rain.
We was on social media
chilling.
in the
We went to
den.
a Chinese restaurant.
In the den with the goggles on.
By the way, guys, they're brothers.
Yeah. We brothers. We literally went to the Chinese store. Magic Wok was open. This Chinese
China,
store,
yeah, the
this
Chinese
Chinese
get their
store
bread.
has been
Yeah.
open
Chinaman,
through
yeah.
everything.
At that time, though, it was like 4 o'clock. It's still daylight outside.
Right.
It wasn't like dark enough and like that yet.
Right. So we go there, we get Chinese food, we come back, we watching TV and stuff.
At least
The,
y'all got
the
food.
electricity start flickering. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that about? We go look on the porch, you see this whole mound of water just coming down the block.
Oh my goodness.
So we run downstairs, start grab the TVs, the this,
Everything
the
there,
that.
the values up
Yeah.
first.
We made like
running the shit upstairs to the top of the house.
5 trips upstairs to the top. On the bottom trip, he was behind me as I was coming up the stairs, and the water
It just came through the
Oh my
windows
came
and
through
everything.
the foundation of the house. It busted a hole in the foundation of the house and filled up the whole first floor like a fishbowl.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Blew him up the stairs with us trying to pull the door
Yeah, we was
closed,
pulling the door closed.
and the
Yeah, that
water
was
just
crazy.
coming up.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
That was crazy.
So would you say that's your scariest
part
moment of
the
your
craziest
my
part
life.
of it?
It felt like we were in what's that other shit in New Orleans?
That other hurricane.
The big one
Everybody was on the top of the
in New Orleans. Come on.
Katrina?
Katrina.
Katrina, right?
Because you at that point you don't know how bad it's gonna
Rockaway,
get. So I'm thinking
Rockaway
that's
was
where we're
going
going
under.
right now to
Right.
Katrina.
My
Wow.
biggest thing,
That's scary.
it wasn't me.
I barely could swim.
It wasn't even him because I'm thinking,
Yeah.
you know, we're young. We can get through this. My
We had our
mom was at
moms.
the crib.
Yeah.
That was the whole get mom to
Right.
safety.
Not only
Right.
are we getting these
I
things,
was
but we gotta
swimming
get
through a
mom.
tidal wave. Mind you, we live by the water.
Oh my
Rockaway, the
goodness.
beach.
Literally, the
everything.
end of my block was Jamaica Bay.
Yeah.
And
The beach is on the other
8
side.
blocks that way was the
Wow.
beach. So the bay and the beach met in
In the middle.
the whole peninsula of Rockaway, and just everything just messed
Yeah.
up.
It was crazy.
That's
certain levels,
amazing.
certain levels in Rockaway, you were safe. Certain levels you wasn't.
October, I was.
I was
My truck,
upstate.
you couldn't see. I had an expedition, the Eddie Bauer joint. You couldn't
Yeah.
see my truck.
Oh
His
my-
car, he parked 2 blocks up
yeah,
that way.
and our block is like a hill.
And
like
it
this.
came down the block.
So
No,
my
that's
car,
the only way we got out.
My car, the water only came up to like the half the rim.
Right.
But it still
As
got
what we
damaged.
seen,
At the
as
end
what-
of the
as
day,
what we
insurance
seen.
still took my
Okay.
car.
So we
but-
took his car. We
But
did
it
all
drove.
that.
It started though.
We drove out of there. We
Wow.
tried to go through 5 towns. You see boats coming on
We
the
was like,
road
what the
through
fuck is
5
that?
So
towns.
how were y'all driving and they were both?
No, because
Like,
it's certain
people-
parts of
Five
the ground,
towns have-
then you hit water.
Right,
And it was like
so
you had to turn around and go a
From
different
Queens
way.
to Brooklyn
okay.
is 5 towns, and in 5 towns, there's 5 different directions to get out of there.
Oh, okay.
So everything was taken. We took like West Broadway, came all the way up to Green Acres Mall, came across.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Now, by the time he cut off his car, mind you,
No.
we was all soaking wet in the
hold
car.
on, hold on.
freezing.
This is what happened, honestly. Before I even cut the car, because my car wouldn't cut off.
Right.
Because the way that it got the wet, I kept hitting the button, it wouldn't cut off. It just stayed on. It didn't cut off till the next day. I just left the shit running outside.
So what we seen was the water halfway up to the tire. Oh, he's fine.
And that's the car you got now?
No, that was the
That was
Jag.
a
Oh, I'm
Jaguar.
about
I
to
had
say,
a
whatever
Jaguar.
company that is shouting
Oh,
out.
nah. Nah,
That's
that
a
was
good
a
car
it was a
company.
Jaguar.
It was a Jag, and
Wow.
even though we seen the
Fancy.
water here, we don't know what happened before we got to the car when the water was
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And that's what it was. The car was already damaged.
We was like, because we had 2 cars on the side of the house.
Oh, shout to Jaguar, man. Y'all got me out of fucking
We had
Yeah,
his,
seriously.
his
the
Truck.
Hurricane Sandy, man.
His truck and my pops had a Toyota Matrix.
Right.
He was on the side of the house. My pops wasn't here. He was in Jamaica. So
Okay.
the car was parked up and his car was parked up. Mine's I parked up the block for some reason anyway. And
God,
we was like,
perfect.
yo, both these cars is pretty much submerged underwater. My
Right.
shit is like up the block and I can see the car. I'm like, all right, my shit might be good. Let's try to. We got to the car, the shit started. I'm like, oh, thank God. So we went
Yeah.
all different ways to
Niggas
try to
put-
get around the water.
Niggas put hard
And
drives. And
So where
finally
did y'all
got
finally
plastic
get out?
bags.
We ended up getting to like, was it Jamaica Queens? Something like, on that side. Like,
yeah, we
Rosedale. Rosedale.
Laurelton,
And
right.
it wasn't, this Rosedale's not by the water, it's inland. So
Right.
where we had to get away from the water. Once we got to that side, we were good. You know, so we stayed with
That's
some family. You
crazy.
know, that
Oh
was
my
cool.
God.
And we
I would
wasn't,
just-
we was
I think
out of
I-
a
Real
home
shit.
for about
Yeah, I would
5
cry
months.
so-
About 5 months we were out of a home. Like,
6 months we was at the 5 months we were in the hotel
Yeah.
by LaGuardia.
Damn.
A month prior to that we were in a shelter place because that's. You think it can't happen here in New York? Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
it
oh,
may not
it
happen
did.
to everybody,
Right.
but it happens.
real.
Word.
Imagine losing every outfit and anything you've ever owned.
Thanks.
That's like how people were going through fires and stuff. To start back up from scratch was not easy.
Alright. But I feel like as you get
So that's where
like,
the name
for me, I
Hurricane
got
Brothers
older, I
came
don't
from.
care
That's where
about
Hurricane
none of
Brothers
that
come from.
stuff. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
We built a bigger
Yeah, I'm
bond.
like, wait, how did we get into this hurricane? I'm
I don't
like,
know.
oh, because of the
but
name.
we
The
built a
name. 'Cause
of
bigger
your
bond
name.
with each other as brothers going
So it's
through
just you two.
that.
Right.
It's just
Us
you
two
two
were.
as
We
far
have
as like the
sisters,
name,
but-
behind the name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hurricane.
Okay.
That's it. Hurricane
Like,
Brothers. that's it.
it's crazy because I was actually in the Bronx that day. And I was watching on the news, and I'm like, all right, maybe I should go to Rockaway because I know we're prone to floods every now in the basement. So I'm like, it's gonna get bad. Maybe I should go to help out to pump the water out the
Right.
basement.
Word,
Never
he
thought it
ain't
was
have
gonna
to
be
be
that
here.
bad.
Yeah, you
He didn't have
like,
to be there. He'd have been in the Bronx.
I would have been in the Bronx chilling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, let me go help because it was just him, my
but
mom.
then it's
You know what I'm
crazy
saying? Like,
because your car is the one that got y'all out of there.
Right.
it was, it's crazy.
So
That's what I'm saying.
everything
When you
happens
think
for a
about it, it
reason.
Yeah, I
happened for a
had the
reason.
truck.
And he got
Thinking
the
that
truck.
would be above the water.
Right.
No, where's the truck? Where's the truck?
That shit flowing down.
Don't
nigga.
know. Where's the truck?
Wow.
Truck gone.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
You know what's even worse about that truck situation? I just paid that bitch off
And
5
put
weeks.
liability on it.
5 weeks before that. I said, oh, fuck this full coverage shit.
Right.
Liability. Ain't nobody stealing my truck. Sandy stole my truck.
Word.
I ain't getting nothing.
Sandy, not even a real person. She took your
Well,
whole
my full
car.
I
coverage
ain't
and
even
my
get a
Gap
rental.
insurance paid for my entire Jaguar
it was good,
by
yeah.
$45,000 and got me a new Lexus GS.
Nice.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah,
That was
That's
actually
over
a
here.
good thing.
it was a business.
It was a gift. That was a gift.
gift.
That's crazy.
Especially because it took care of
Well,
the
we
other
got the down pack of where y'all got the
Yeah,
hurricane.
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Hurricane
Yeah,
Right,
Brothers.
that
go.
was really
My
good.
bad.
That was a really
My
good
bad.
introduction. Cause
Sorry.
Yeah.
y'all got me tuned in, so
Right.
I know we
Sorry,
gonna
I'm
have
sorry,
to,
I'm
like,
sorry. You trying to
That
suck
was
your
a
bitch.
good
This
one.
Hurricane Brothers
That was a good
is
introduction.
real.
Can y'all make this part of y'all doc or
That's right.
Hey.
And that's my voice. I do a lot of the
make
drops.
this part of y'all doc when y'all make one?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
We definitely are. We definitely
All
are.
right, so we got to y'all names. So let's just introduce everybody. Who y'all are? Where did y'all start? As far as DJing,
I started by
like what got you? What
My
what's
cousin-
the first thing you can remember that was like, okay, that's
my
the
cousin,
reason I started
DJ
DJing.
Tastix. He used to DJ in the tunnel with Flex and other people.
Mm-hmm.
And he had the massive collection of records. My father did too, but we wouldn't touch our father's stuff.
Yeah.
So
Good.
He had a lot of reggae
You
stuff.
could-
'cause
you
my
could-
pop,
right.
West Indian background.
Right.
Yeah.
He produced for Barrington Levy and all that different type of people. So my cousin doing the DJing, every time he would leave to go to the club and I'd be at his house, I'd try to mess with his stuff.
That's crazy.
I'd bust up his needles. I'd get a black eye the next day. Messing up my stuff, messed up my records. Records, you think about it, it's not like music now is pennies. Records were like $15 to $20 a record.
To buy a record.
I had 22 crates of
Cook sold
records.
us the same
I know.
thing. That's crazy.
Bring-
I've had
back to
22 crates of records. Hurricane took a lot of the stuff, but I had 22 crates of records. You figure 150 records could fit in one crate. Times that by $20 a record.
Yeah.
That's how much money I've spent over a career of record DJing.
Right.
Because I wasn't with the labels. I wasn't with, you get a couple things from Bad Boy, Hit, and whatever the case is, whatever. But either way, going back to my cousin, he used to beat me up for messing with his stuff. And then he realized that I was learning, watching what he was doing.
So he started teaching you.
No.
No.
I started taking some of his records, and I got my own record player from my father and started doing it on my own. I taught myself from what I see
Wait.
with
No.
him.
If I'm not mistaken, the first record player came from Tamika from Uncle Wesley.
Right. But
Yeah.
that was our own. But
Yeah.
the one that I used first was Daddy's Direct.
Okay, yeah, I shouldn't have crib. Yeah.
So learning the art of DJing was me in a room watching him, and he was making these tapes. Him, Dirty Harry, all those other DJs and stuff. He was a mixtape dude. So I started doing that in my house. And my little brother started watching me.
That's how I.
And then
I'm the younger brother.
I started doing baby showers and birthday parties and christenings with one turntable and a PlayStation.
That's how I started. But can I tell my story?
PlayStation.
Fuck, nigga.
Wait, how does
So let me
PlayStation
tell you
go
what
into-
happened. Let me tell you what happened. This is my part of the story. I'm
But
gonna
how
pass the
does
torch.
PlayStation?
Hold on. Wait. Let me explain.
Okay,
see.
so that's
You'll
your
see.
part.
So look,
That's your part.
So this is once he started. Now he got his own little set. He rocking. You know what I'm saying? He goes to college.
Right.
I'm 5 years younger than him. So now
Right.
he's in college. I'm at
I
home.
went crazy in college.
He left a couple things there, but not enough for me to really fuck with.
Right.
So at that time, DVD players were popular. I got a DVD player for Christmas. I had a PlayStation.
You showed your age because these DVD players
Yeah.
pretty much just came out.
I showed your age too. I showed your age too.
Yeah,
You're
you
5
showed my
years
age
older
too,
than
but
me.
you know, DVD
I
players
didn't
just
say they
came
just
out.
came out. They got popular. So anyway,
We
so
gonna sip this.
I had this Gemini mixer, a real small mixer, and he left me with it because he had got a new one and went to school, whatever. So I had this Gemini mixer, I had this PlayStation and a DVD player. I said, yo, I figured,
Gemini 626.
I could take the red and black wires and plug it in the same way. It's gonna work, right? So I put it in, plug it in like as if it was turntables. Now I got the DVD player. I can see the screen. I'm like, channel 1. I mean, record 1, record 2, record 3. You know, it's on the CD. Now the PlayStation, you could play CDs on it, but you had to see the screen to know what you was doing.
Right.
Because it had like fast forward, play. It would come up like a DVD, like a like a CD player.
Right.
But I memorized how the screen looked without having a screen, so I know if I hit the right arrow or
Right.
whatever, it would do whatever I wanted it to do without having to see the screen. So that's how I learned how to do it, by memorizing what the screen looked like, and when I hit the R or left, it was skipping the track, go back a track, and I just figured it out. Until I would made some money to buy a little CD mixer, which is still bullshit. But at that time, it was like, oh shit, I got a little CD mixer, because it was
Right.
new having a CD mixer built. You know what I'm saying? So and then from there, of course, we progressed to a big system.
Yeah, because
now.
I didn't.
Yeah, but how does-
I was still on records, and I seen what he was doing with the PlayStation.
Right. So how did that's my question. How does the PlayStation help you
So
figure
for the
out
right side, you'd have a PlayStation.
It would
For
just be a
the left
song
side,
and a song. At the
you'd
time,
have
it was just a song and a
turntable.
song. I couldn't
Okay.
mix it right. I didn't
Right,
know what the fuck
it
I was
wasn't-
doing.
it
But I
wasn't-
could play a song on one side and put it to a song on another side.
Right.
Oh, I
You know what I'm
got
saying?
it.
It wasn't blend. I wasn't scratching nothing like that. It was just like.
Okay,
Right.
got
I
you.
was like, all right.
So
number
you
two,
was just knowing
number
how,
two
what
is
song after
juvenile.
what song.
Number two
Right.
is
You just
juvenile over
learning
here.
your,
Number three is
playlist.
something
Because
over
think
here. So
about
I'm
it.
gonna just
When you only
switch it.
have one turntable, Serato did not exist.
Yeah,
So you couldn't take the needle off,
and put on
put another
track.
record on, put the needle on, and the party still go.
Yeah.
So you need one for the right side.
Yeah,
we
you
didn't
need
have the
two.
bread to have two.
So you can exchange
Right.
songs after songs.
So we use the CD players, and you could put mad songs
On
on
a
a
CD,
CD.
Wow.
And then
I
the
had-
and then the
I had
CDs
CD books like
and
this.
then the
Thick
CDs
ass
started
CD. He had
coming
record
out.
the fact
crates,
that
I
you
had
even
CD
thought
books.
of that
Right.
was like,
Then the CD, the CDJs were out and stuff, and people was using the CDs and the CDs and the CDs. and now we're here in this era with
Right.
Serato.
I was just about to say, did times change with that?
It changed. Even when Serato first came out, I was like, "Fuck Serato." I'm
I'm
sticking
still
with my
sticking to
records.
this.
he got on Serato first, and he got this mix, and I'm like, yo,
Right.
I'm gonna stick on my CDs, bro. And I'm like, remember, I was like, I can't do this because the whole fucking DJ world evolved once Serato came
Right,
out.
right.
And everybody changed.
So
There was no way to
explain
go back.
to everybody Serato.
So Serato is a digital media mapping program which takes your digital media,
Like MP3s.
which takes your MP3, your digital media libraries, and turn it into. I mean, you hear it like you stream your iPad or whatever else
Okay.
the case. You know, so you don't have to carry these crates no more.
It's a
You don't have to
signal.
carry the record books.
It's a signal.
Everything is in the laptop.
It's just like a beep, like beep. But that's
Right.
what the Serato hears.
Serato,
but
right.
y'all hear music. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So it's a signal that you can put it on a CD, you can put it on a flash drive, but without that signal, the Serato
So
won't
now,
be able to
so now
control the
you can
record.
carry thousands of pieces of music
You
without
carry one
the
thing.
crates and all the heavy lifting and the CD books and looking through it. And you can skip through music fast. You can blend faster. You can do different mixes and stuff like that. Serato has changed the game with everything.
Oh, that's cool. Whoever thought of
But if you don't know BPMs, you don't know how to blend, you don't know how to scratch as a DJ. Everybody now is just a push button DJ.
that. So explain
There's a
that.
lot of push
What's
button
that?
DJs.
Talk,
Talk,
next track.
talk,
Talk, next track.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Talk, press the button, next track.
Oh.
So
And
nothing else. No
sometimes
scratching
the
involved.
thing is that when
scratching,
people don't
no being
understand,
creative.
like the general
Right.
public will not understand what BPMs are or how to blend a song, you won't notice that the songs don't even match at all.
Right.
Because they
Yeah.
just talking shit between the songs and then
Right.
you go into a whole nother mood with a new
Yeah.
song.
But if you take the mic away, they're no longer a DJ. Let me see what they could do there. That's why I like this little thing y'all doing at S&K,
Oh,
right?
thank
Because you know I'm coming to come
Ooh.
listen. Because y'all got two
You
female
coming to
DJs
11?
on there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I beat in Solomon and Cuff.
My biggest thing is
Solomon and S&K.
my biggest thing is hearing the female
What
DJs
month is
because
this?
I love
January
January
11th.
11th.
Thank you.
I love the
After I
culture.
finish over at Flowlands on the Bronx, so you know what I'm saying?
The culture of female DJing coming up is dope. At one point it was the Jazzy Joyces and
I feel like there's a lot of
what's
the
the other
female
chick?
everything coming up.
there's a lot of
There was-
female.
Yeah.
there
This
was-
the last
I'd be like,
8
go ahead,
years. The last
ladies.
8 years to me have been
Yeah.
the creation of the female being known worldwide for more than
Yes.
just being a female.
Right.
But the DJs,
And in hard
a lot of
industries.
them, they're starting off with these MIDI players that are just makes it a little bit easier to DJ, but they're pressing buttons. They're still press button DJs. They don't have no selection. They can't control a crowd. When I see a DJ can actually scratch, understand, control a crowd, know how to flip
A
records,
DJ in like general or a female?
a female. I'm talking about a female. Because the females are coming up with the new age of pressing
so
the
they're
buttons,
doing the buttons.
Right.
and looking pretty,
And a lot of them are
and
just doing it
turning
for the
around
looks.
and shaking their fat, beautiful asses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And smiling
Yeah.
with the makeup on
And
and,
all
the
they do-
little
all they
top
gotta do
on,
is play-
where you can see the little nipples through the
Y'all
shirt.
know who
All they
DJ
gotta do
Duffy
is play-
I like her,
yeah,
but
Duffy.
I feel like y'all described what she.
No, I'm saying, yeah.
Who?
Duffy.
DJ Duffy.
I
That's- I
I
think
want
she's
DJ
like-
Duffy.
Oh.
you know what I'm
Duffy
saying?
is definitely, whatever.
I haven't heard her
Um,
really tear something down. But
Right.
she's an example of what I've seen.
I haven't
Right.
hit
That's
somebody
what I
who
was gonna
just
say.
who
Right.
knows the right
That's what I was
songs to
gonna say.
play.
Kyra
so-
Chaos
and look-
was-
So that she could still look pretty
Yeah.
and da da da.
Right.
Yeah.
when you play the best songs that's out, it doesn't matter how you play them. When it comes on, everybody's
But
hyped.
can we say
Right.
maybe that's just a female way of DJing?
Right?
Nah,
What's
no
wrong with
way.
shaking
No, it's
her
not.
ass?
You know
Get
why?
the crowd
Because
involved.
pretty much-
Not fair.
Pretty much-
Not fair.
y'all are bringing
Oh, don't say y'all.
the strip club to the crowd. I don't need to see you twerking when you're playing twerk music and
So
you're
you-
not paying attention
you
no more
just
to the
call us all
crowd.
strippers.
Yo, look, you're not paying attention to the crowd and how it's moving. You'll twerk the whole
Yeah.
song and forget that there's a crowd over there. There's a
That
pass
wants
you
you
over
to
there.
play the
Like,
next song.
what's going on?
the
What's up with the next song?
conversation about male, females versus female DJs, I feel like there are very talented and good female DJs out there,
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
but they cannot do certain things. They can't give off the presence that a male DJ does.
That
Right.
is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can see a female DJ doing great. Her blends sound great. She's playing the good songs.
I get what you mean.
But it's different once a man comes on. You feel the energy. in the room.
There is a different energy.
I think I understand what you mean. I mean, I don't think
until you get
I was about
until
to
you
say
go
on the
towards.
11th we'll be able to see.
Right.
I feel more
Yeah.
toward
Yeah,
more
facts.
towards the
That'll be the first time.
the AG women.
Do you think it's like the voice, like on the mic?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
It's, I don't.
That
I,
is true.
Strong
The- the
presence.
voice-
It's
the strong
it's
presence.
It's the presence and the
if
energy
you
you
have
give
you
off.
have you ever been to a lesbian event?
No.
No. But,
I've done them. I was the guy DJ at the lesbian
so
event.
how was that? Was that awkward?
No, because the other female DJs were AGs. They were dudes.
Right.
So when they got on it, yo, you know, like,
Right. They
yo,
did like a
what's
guy.
up?
Yeah.
They
when-
DJing, they up there scratching, cutting it up. But then you go to the other spots and they just want to see the pretty girl up there with her girlfriends and they like,
Hey, girl.
for an hour and I don't want to see that. That's why I like to go out and see other female DJs DJ.
Who really DJ?
Who really DJs.
Right.
Who really DJs.
Who do you feel like has impressed you the most so far as a female DJ?
DJ Q Lin.
Okay.
Sorry.
She'll be there.
Sorry.
She'll be there.
Sorry. DJ Tom Michelle.
Yeah, Tom Michelle, Q-Lane. Olivia Dope is
Olivia Dope is dope. Certain DJs really know how to play and rock a crowd.
And we're not talking when we talk. I'm not gonna mention no radio female DJs. Those
Right,
are-
right. These are all
But
DJs that
the
are up and
girls
coming.
that is
They're out
in the
there.
mix,
They're rocking. They can rock a dude crowd, even if it's for an hour, and then the dude come on and take it over the top.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
That's cool. I seen
Can't
y'all
remember that
had
chick
I
name
seen
though,
y'all had
man.
Fame Fortune on the event.
Yes.
See now what
shout
that
out
does
to
what that
Fame.
does for y'all is save
The
the female DJ
Yep.
and the energy
Right, because
Okay.
he's on the mic.
because he's on the mic.
So it
Right.
still
Some
gives off
women
the
can't
same
handle the mic
dominant presence.
with the
And-
dominant voice
Yeah.
along with the DJ. But then again, some female DJs can't DJ with somebody hosting because they don't know the transition of music.
Right.
So I'ma love coming to y'all event
to see how it works.
at SK on the 11th.
And seeing, yeah.
Thanks
I didn't
for
even I didn't even book a nighttime club. I left the
'Cause
money
he wanna
out of
make
my
sure
pocket.
he there.
I left the money out of my
I
pocket.
did,
Okay.
but I'm still.
Well,
coming.
I'm doing a
I'm
sweet
coming, but
16.
I do
I'm
have
doing
a-
a sweet 16
yeah, he'll
before
be
that.
there at 2
Okay.
a.m.
So I gotta
Right.
I gotta
But
check
I'm gonna be
before
right
that.
here on the Bronx.
But
I'm coming right there. I'm coming.
I want to see how it works. I want to see
Yeah. I'm
the
now that
energy.
you mention it, we're learning. I'm excited to watch.
Yeah.
I want to see Sophie the Body DJ.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
she a
want to see
baddie,
that.
though.
Niggas saying
That's a
names.
Sophia, you a bad.
See,
Yeah, she's
you just
bad.
like the dudes
See?
in the crowd. You're looking
Yeah.
at the baddie.
It's not
Badass. She is a baddie.
Right.
She's a baddie. If she's
Put a
But I
biscuit in
feel
and
like
sop it
when
up. It's all
when I'm at
good.
a party, I'm not like, cause I know y'all will be like, hey, whatever, but I'm not looking for like at the DJ while I'm partying.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
But
Well,
then
this
as
is
a
your
guy,
party, right?
when
You know
I
the
hear your
guy
voice,
is
I know
looking.
who you
So
are,
you
and I
come,
already have a picture in my
to
mind.
your party and pay no attention to the DJ booth, but actually listen
cut
and
off.
pay
Yeah.
attention pay
Yeah.
attention to the females.
Yeah.
Pay attention to the crowd. See what that energy is
The
like,
crowd-
and then see what the DJ's doing.
Do you find like the crowd's
God, man,
actually looking at the DJ when they're at a
Absolutely.
party
The
versus
crowd-
when a male is there?
The crowd and the DJ are one and one. If you're a DJ that cannot play for a crowd or make a crowd feel like they're comfortable enough, like, damn, everybody here feel like family right now. I want to electric slide out this bitch
Right.
to Lil Uzi. Like, if you can't
That's
make a
crazy.
crowd,
That is
if you
so
can't make a
true.
crowd feel like that, they're
You
gonna
doing
go home
something wrong.
unsatisfied. And they're gonna be like, what the fuck was this bitch doing up there twerking to
Right.
fucking dunk? I don't want to see this bitch twerk. I want to see her
Right.
do some shit.
Right.
So I want to see some shit. I want to see some energy.
That's true.
Right.
And you don't even have to talk to have energy in your music. If I don't have a
fact.
mic at the club, that
That's
club will
fine.
continuously be rocking
a fact.
to what I'm doing.
Honestly,
The
sometimes
same
I
It
prefer not to
should.
have a mic. I just
Right.
want to fucking
I've
play.
heard that too. I've heard that
When-
too.
when you're
Or
that
sometimes
DJ.
you rather scratch rather than being on the mic and doing
Right.
your thing.
Yo.
You rather have somebody else.
When you're that DJ,
I ain't even no fucking scratch DJ. I can do it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But
when-
I don't need that. I
right.
can.
When
I'll
you're
feel it out.
that DJ, and can
I
make
can just turn the
people
music off in the crowd.
feel
be
that
singing. Like,
energy
that's-
without you
got
saying
that.
anything. That's a big
That's
big
true.
deal.
A lot of times I
a big
prefer
deal.
Talk
to
less.
play without the mic.
Right.
Like I don't need the mic. And you know what it is? Like what the problem is that the party starts with a mic, it has to end with a mic.
Right.
If it starts without a mic, at some point you could pick up a mic. But like if somebody before me is playing and they're using the mic and going crazy, I can't come off then I'm not saying nothing.
So
Right.
what
It's
do
gonna
you
go
say?
quiet, you know
what
what I'm
would
saying?
you say are the pros and cons of being on the mic?
There's no cons, in my opinion.
I don't see
Well,
it.
you know what it
Yeah,
is?
no cons.
People, I
Maybe
feel like the
talking too
cons.
much?
I feel like the cons, for one, you talk too much, and for two, people are paying attention more to the host and what he's saying versus them partying and enjoying themselves.
Right.
Because they're gonna
When-
stop partying for you to
because now
listen
you're like,
to it.
the hype man or the DJ or the MC, whatever, said, who got the most money, who got the most bottles, whatever. That's what they're thinking about now. Instead of just
Partying and
the music
being in the
playing,
moment.
and now you just like, this is just my shit. Like I was on the party, but now when you hearing somebody talk, you're like, whatever he's saying, I gotta do. Put your hands up. You gotta do this. Put your
Yeah.
hands down. Like that's what they're doing
That
now.
is
Right.
true.
Yep.
Because that's what the MC's job is to do, though, to control the crowd. But if you don't need, if you could let the music control the crowd, you don't need an MC.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Couple of drops.
I was listening I was listening to the radio New Year's Eve. I was getting ready, and I think it was Bobby Trends. I'm pretty sure it was Bobby Trends. He was he basically had said like he called himself an artist as a DJ. Do you consider yourself
We
an
definitely
artist?
are artists.
Do you? Okay.
Absolutely.
I think y'all are. I was just
Absolutely.
wondering if y'all consider yourself as an artist. Because I feel like you guys create.
I've taken
You-
so many songs and created other songs with them live in the club, where people are just like, "Yo,
Yeah.
what's going on right now? You can't download that because I'm doing it live."
Right.
Exactly.
That's what
Exactly.
that's what actually changes the income level of a DJ.
I said it's union time.
Right about she making it pop.
Fuck, you see the flyer up?
Songs of the
Put up last
supposed to
week.
be like, yo, can I come? Like, nigga, what the
Like,
fuck?
yo, no, I'm
Alright,
not
so-
booked. What you doing?
And we're back. And we're back.
And we're back.
Yeah, I guess that we're back. But I was gonna be like, just so we wrap up with about you guys and just let everybody know how they could book you or whatever. Like, do you guys have? How does that happen? Like, does people? I know it's networking and people contact you from other people, but like, how can somebody just that doesn't know nobody you know come up to you and be like, hey, can I book you?
Somebody that doesn't know
Should
anybody I
they-
know. First of all, we have social media. So if you find us on there somehow, I don't know, like if you're just randomly looking for a DJ and you have no clue and nobody, nothing, I don't know
Right.
how you would find
What
it.
are the hashtags y'all use? Do y'all use hashtags?
I use
my
hashtag
name.
DJ Mr. Famous.
Yeah, I use my
okay.
name, DJ Dubs. It's to randomly find us, it would probably be through something like
Google.
Google.
Being
like,
at a party
or a
what's-
party.
What Google?
Yeah.
I mean, you can. I mean,
You can
Yeah,
Google
email?
if you
our
Google
names.
our names, I also have another company that we're
Close with.
we
we're
own
promoting.
but we're about to fully give it a promotional launch, which it will definitely pop up in all search engines for anything to do with DJs, but it's more geared towards private events like weddings, corporate events, things like that. So it won't be like for the urban nightlife at all. It won't even be related really to DJ Dubs or Mr. Famous. It's its own company, My Uber Events service. So
Nice.
that company will, when you search it for something, I need DJ for my wedding, blah, 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 it'll probably pop up in there because the way we're going to set the marketing up at all, that company will pop up. It won't be us personally. Sometimes, your name can clash with what you want to do for the other world. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
They're like, oh, yeah, we don't want that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh, he's a little too urban.
yeah.
I don't
They-
think he can play our music, man. It's a
yeah,
little
yeah.
too urban.
So you want to have the brand be bigger than yourself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The company be bigger than your personal, following or whatever. So, that's how that'll work.
Okay, cool. So you try to keep yourself in like general kind of thing. Like I'm not too urban. I'm not too Caribbean.
Not
I'm
too
not
urban.
too
If you was to go to Exquisite ENT's website, you would see upscale urban events. If you was to go to DJ Dubs, you'd see the way he promotes himself. Myself, DJMrFamous.com. I don't promote myself in all urban aspects of life. Even on my Instagram page, you'll see more professional, corporate, or in between, me mixing with all different types of culture and stuff like that. Because I don't want to be put in a box of being a club DJ.
Right.
I'd rather do a private party before I do a club any day.
Why?
The energy is different. People party different.
They're more
You
open-minded.
get paid better.
Yeah,
I was
There's
just
also-
gonna say that
better.
a check
There's
for
Definitely
also
get paid
the,
better.
the checks are definitely
But
better.
you get to use your talent.
but
you know what I'm saying?
you
Like,
actually get to use your talent.
like I
In
can play
the club,
all of this.
you already know there's a certain format of what I'm going to hear, what I'm,
Yeah.
whatever, what's on the radio, what's here, what's there. You won't get music from all over. If I see 10 Hindu people or Indian people or Chinese people in a spot where I'm at doing a private event, I'm jumping over into their culture.
Right. Okay.
I'm playing something for them. I can't
That's
see
crazy.
5 Asians in a club of urban people
Right.
and play some K-pop. They gonna be like, what just
So
happened?
on your free time, would you say you study music? Like you pay attention to, hey, this
Definitely-
is what Korean people like. This is what
Definitely
Yeah.
have the art of music.
down pat.
Everything from Russian trap music to Korean music, because we play for all types of walks of life. We play on big national boats. We pay on big different
Yeah,
corporations. And you don't just have the urban count at any of these corporate events is like 12%.
Yeah.
What's that, a Jay-Z record? And
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah, and not even
well-known record.
yeah,
And
it's
not
not even
that,
like
you
the
gotta
real
play-
Jay Z. It's like
you gotta
it's like
play-
New York Jay Z on and
Right.
also Alicia Keys.
you
Like,
gotta
we
play
need
with
that one.
what you gotta play what everybody knows. You know what I'm saying?
That's really what it is.
So even a lot of these parties, the first rapper that they ask for is, you got any Drake?
Yeah, it's always somebody
You got
like
any Drake?
Drake,
Really? Even in corporate parties?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got any Drake?
Drake, Cardi B. Those are the artists.
Right.
Like,
Right.
but we're not
You're
talking
talking
about
about-
the album. Cause we're talking about the
You're talking
top
about the
charts.
Billboard, the
The
Billboard
Billboard
charts.
charts. You know what I'm saying?
Top people.
The Billboard cuts is what they go
And
after.
even then, you can't get too lost in it, because you get too lost in that shit. Even though, because there's a lot of, you'd be surprised at how much of this urban music hits the Billboard nowadays.
Yes.
Right.
So, but you still can't get lost in that though.
Right.
You got to keep it dancey. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
I love the fact when I'm doing something that's really mixed, like the boats or whatever that we do, and they come over to ask me for some shit. I actually like to say that, yo, when people may frown on it when I be like, yo, I don't have that song. I'd be like, you know what? I don't have that song. I
Right.
need that song.
made a
And I
point.
need everything that goes with that song and everything. Oh, you got any Brazilian? Oh, yeah, I need that shit. I need all those songs you
Yeah.
asking for. Because if I don't have it, I'm going to make sure I get it. So nobody's ever going to ask me that again, and I'm not going to have it. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's why when I come to these clubs or go to these private events, the DJ is very. The DJ has to
Hey,
be
yo,
right.
DJ Cooley.
The DJ has to figure it all out. You know what I mean? For the crowd. A lot of the times you
Right.
have private parties,
probably, like, the hardest
crowds
part,
don't
right?
even know when to get up and start dancing or when to do this or when to do that.
Right.
The DJ controls the tempo of everything.
Fact.
Everything. That's why I want to see the tempo of what we doing in Harlem with these
On
female
January
DJs. Because I already know the tempo that
Essex
Q
High.
Lin gonna come on.
Yo.
They better come hard. But
I want to see what Sophie coming on, but I also want to, you know.
You know how you say it, like, that we control, like, you should have seen it, bro. The other night we was at Hayati, like, when you left, remember I was on some mellow shit.
Right.
I started bringing it down. I'm going into R&B. I'm chilling. I'm about to come bring this shit to an end. All of a sudden, all the motherfuckers start walking in.
Right.
I just started going right back up, and all of a sudden, niggas is back there, Millie rocking
Right,
on
right,
couches,
right.
popping bottles. Yeah, I was
Word.
like, yo, what the fuck?
I got hit after work. Like, yo,
Yeah, I was
bro,
there at 3 in the
I say, yo,
morning.
bro,
Niggas was rocking in that
we
shit. I'm
close
like,
at
yo.
we close at 12.
Oh,
It was like, all right, we about to start closing out. Whole crowd of people came through there. I get
At 12?
a text at 3:30 in the morning. We done.
Yo, it just started turning all the way back up.
Oh, they let it rock?
I went from playing
they
Pony
let us rock.
to
That's
playing
good.
fucking all types of Drake and other shit. I went down and came right back up. I'm like, oh, here we go. And then if I would have left it down there, they would just came in and left and went home.
But that's
You
just
know
like
what I'm
how the same way us guys or whatever study the music, know the music, these female DJs gotta do the same thing.
Right.
Like we was talking about before. Like they have to know the music and not just know what's hot. What's hot right now don't mean you can't play for everybody. I can't put
Right.
you in front of a big crowd and you play for everybody.
Right.
You can't play for everybody. And a lot of them, you can literally go to a party right now and get 10% of what's new, and the party be the best party you ever been to in your life.
That's a fact.
But you won't get that if they don't know the music.
Right. That's true.
So I'm interested to see how big these female DJs come up in this game.
Mm-hmm, me too.
I would love to go up against them and tag team with them and
I
stuff
was
like
just
that
about
too.
to say, so if you're on an event and there's other DJs on that event, would those DJs be considered like competition? Yes, that got to be better, or is it like
My name
That's
is
a good
DJ
question.
Mr. Famous.
That's all you gotta know.
There is no competition when it comes to my circle.
I hear that?
Let's just put that out there first. I'm sorry, Dubs. I'm just saying. I don't feel in competition with anybody because I play my own brand the way I am. I don't care what you're playing when I come into the club or what you're gonna play after me. What I do
My
is
set
different
is
than
what I
anybody
do.
else.
Right.
Than anybody else.
No,
Now-
I ain't gonna. I'm
How about
to
say you
this.
got anything?
This nigga does play different than anybody else. It's the one DJ I don't care if I go before or after because he's
Right.
not gonna play half the shit I'm gonna play. 'Cause
Right.
This nigga plays so different.
Right.
I don't want to call him a nigga.
I
but
definitely
yo,
do. Like
Yo, he play. I be like, yo,
He said, I don't really
what
know.
remix is this? But it always works. It
anybody
always works.
from
Like,
Will to Self to anybody, just be
nobody
like, yo,
can play around
he can
him all the
play
way.
before or after. It doesn't even matter. Like even if
Right.
you put me in that, you know, they have a spot
And-
in a club night where this one DJ comes in for this hour and is supposed to play everything that's super new and whatever else. And I feel like it usually gets boring like after 20 minutes.
Well,
So even if I am that DJ that's supposed to play that, I'll play that and hit you with some shit. He's like,
And there's a thing called
Yeah.
also like DJ etiquette.
yeah.
When you're in a certain time
Absolutely.
slot of the night, so or either the opener, the middle, or the closer, you supposed to know how you supposed to play in that period. Like you could have somebody come in as a, you say you book me to open
that's
up.
true too. I feel like once you go in, you can't
But
play
look, let's
Cardi
say,
B Bodak
let's
Yellow,
say you book
right?
me to open up, right?
Yo,
but
there
I don't
are
know how to
some-
open up, so I start playing all this other shit.
There are some DJs
You
that
gotta-
do that.
No.
You should be able to.
Oh yes,
You
I
should be
wouldn't
able to
name,
come on as
but
an
I'm
opener and
I'm on a
kill
podcast.
the shit with all types of music
Right.
that nobody else is gonna play for the rest of the night.
Right.
That's your goal. You come in and open up, I'm playing shit all the way to the
I
left.
love to come in the
and
party.
the nigga, I can come in as the closer and hear you and be like, "Dang, he killing it," but he not playing nothing I'm gonna play because I'm the closer.
Right.
So I should be able to feel like that. Like, yo, they killing it. Oh, I'm mad you
fine.
played that, but I wouldn't have played it anyway. You know
How
what
you
I'm
be
saying?
like, one more question.
Go for it.
So at the end, if you're a closer, why do DJs end with like the slow jams? and
Right.
the-
All right. There's two reasons. For one,
Yeah,
the vibe of the party.
answer that.
But for two, mainly, a lot of times, the venue wants you to bring the shit down because they don't want to cause
Calm
any
down,
fights
calm
and
the hell
nothing like that.
down.
So a lot of times, the promoter or the venue owner will come up and be like, "Yo, start bringing it down the vibe," because they don't want to have you walk out off of 6ix9ine. You can't do that.
Right.
That's why everybody getting shot outside.
You will get shot
So
outside.
You
Yes.
want to
Oh
start
my
playing some shit to
God.
get people to kind of on some slow shit and
Right.
booty, you know what I'm saying, niggas? But then you gotta forget the fact that that's why the girls are fighting the niggas, and now they trying to grab on them and grab them.
Right.
But real
Right.
talk, if you playing, if I'm DJing all night, I'm gonna try to get you to get the number in the first 2 hours, so that at the
While
end of the
you
night
walk
you
out.
catch it again. But you already
Right.
you already started
Okay.
off with her. You know what I'm saying? So. But it really depends on every DJ how they handle a crowd. But that's usually why they slow it down, because you want to avoid the drama at the end of the night.
I actually that last hour I'll slow down, like I'll go in intervals.
Okay.
Slow it down, nice little
Yeah,
joint,
yeah,
come
yeah.
back up, little old school, come back down, slow it down. Because really it's the end of the night. I'm trying to go home and fuck. Like
Everybody got an appointment.
right, everybody, whether it's
Or they
whether
trying
it's-
to get one. So
or they trying to get one. So
They
if
wanna
you don't
set that
set that tone, I'm not trying to holler at you while this nigga's talking about
6ix9ine.
six.
Yeah.
Right, like
Meek Mill and shit.
not trying to do that. But if you playing some R. Kelly, sorry,
You might have a
How's
chance.
the side?
you might have a chance at some bump and grind. You know what I'm saying? Like you might get the number, you be able to text on
Hey,
the way
Ma.
home.
Right.
You what?
Mommy logged in.
Hey, mom.
All right, so before we go into Cyber Troll and
Right.
Tea with Tay, last question. I would say, what is the song that surprises you the most still when you play it at a club? Like, you'd be like, oh, I'm going to play this, but maybe not.
I don't know about maybe not.
Surprises me.
Like,
I don't
maybe
know.
a song that you know everybody likes, but you're like,
And then the crowd goes
I don't know, but then
crazy.
everybody goes crazy.
For me, Jump by
Jump?
Rupee.
Oh, well,
That's a soca
surprising,
track.
though. That's a win-win automatically.
But
bro.
it's a win whenever you play it. But it's
Yeah.
so old.
But even with a young crowd, that happens?
Hell yes. I don't know
Yeah,
how
yeah,
these
yeah.
young kids.
yeah,
What?
One
You
of the-
play Jump?
one of the songs that surprises
I guess
me,
because it's telling you what to do.
because I started
Right, I
mixing it
guess.
in a little more lately, and even though it's really slow, when I play "Step in the Name of Love,"
Oh, talking
word.
the
about-
way I know I don't want to talk about Kells, but look, but the way I bring it in. And then I come out of it, it just always seems to work. It gets people grooving. You know what I'm saying? Like
Really?
some people will be like, you gotta
That'll
know when to
slow
do it. You
me
gotta know
down,
when
though.
to do it though. You gotta know when to do it.
Yeah.
You
Let
gotta
me
know
tell you
if,
something.
if you're not
I
smart
be
enough to know when to
like-
do it, you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
And
this
there's only
nigga
a couple
like?
DJs that got the acapella. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't care what part of the party you in. There's birthdays in there or whatever. You play the acapella. Well, I know there is somebody
Everybody
birthday
gonna sing.
to
Right.
everybody singing.
Exactly.
Everybody's
Exactly.
gonna
That's what I'm talking about.
The
Everybody.
beat ain't even dropped. Man, I know. There's something, right?
And then you hear the instrumental from Juvenile come on. Dun, dun,
Right.
dun, dun. Girl, don't you, yo, it just puts the whole vibe up. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it. You know what I'm saying?
And you can never deny that goddamn song. Step in the Name of Love, boy.
Yeah. That's
Where?
You can play a cappella, say I behind that bitch,
You
50
think it-
cents
you
in
think
the
it-
club.
So
You
what you
feel
heard
like
of
it's
that
slow.
Right.
You feel like it's slow, but the BPMs of that song match so many songs that we
Right.
play on a regular
Right.
that anything blends with it as long as you play it right.
Think about how many stepping songs he actually put out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's like 6. They
Yeah.
all sound the same.
the whole Chocolate Factory
Yeah.
album and all that.
Right.
The kids was in the Chocolate Factory. You know what I'm saying?
Chocolate Factory. All right, so we're going to get into Tea with Tay, Cyber Troll of the Week. She going to tell us who was the
Lil Tea
troll
with
of the
Tay.
week, who's on social media bothering other people.
Niggas
And I'm going to give it to her.
So, the troll of the week will be. I picked Trey Songz.
Yo, what up, Matt?
That's a
What?
surprise. That's
Yes.
your man.
What?
I know.
Yo,
and the
AG.
reason why I picked him is because I'm sure you guys know he's dating
Lori Harvey.
Steve Harvey's daughter.
Yeah, that was wild. That was a little.
She's really pretty,
And
though.
I was about to say she
What? I'm
caught
sorry.
herself
Say it again.
ducking.
The fact that Trey beat up
Harvey's-
Steve Harvey's daughter.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
I'm so
they're a couple.
sucky when it comes to like culture and stuff that's going on in the tabloids and all that. I have no clue what was going
That's
on.
why you gotta tune into
I
keeping
hate
it
all that
social.
shit.
He would
I'm-
say,
if it's
okay.
not-
Right.
If it's not on News 12, The Bronx,
Oh my God, you watch the news.
yo, it's always on my cable like your Tom Turner's on the fucking default channel.
Go ahead, Tay.
So Future and Justin Combs pretty much basically was like she should have ducked sooner, in a sense that they also I guess spoke to her or went on dates with her. Who knows? And Brittany
Wait,
Jones.
Future and Justin Combs?
Yeah.
Went on
Wait, no,
dates
dates
with who?
with her?
Steve Harvey's daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, she's an industry thought.
Stop.
How you be like someone wrote that in the
Somebody
comments
said
and her
that.
mom went
Yup.
off.
Her mom
Yeah.
went off.
Well, mama, go off on my comments.
So yeah, she's dating Trey Songz now, and I guess in the middle of that, she was seen with Future and Justin Combs also said that, you know, she should have ducked sooner because she tried to hide when she got caught with him, and Trey Songz also had this porn star named Brittany Jones,
Yeah.
who basically said she was pregnant by him,
It was fake.
and it was a lie that whole time. So Trey Songz is a troll because he basically was like, bitches is mad, niggas is mad too, but like life goes on.
He looks happy, though.
Yeah, he does. They both look happy. Like, he's posting her. When's the last time
And I
you
feel
guys
like maybe
seen
it's a
Trey Songz
girl
post a
we
girl?
never heard of, but maybe in the industry, people
don't
like,
follow
oh,
Trey
she's
Songz,
not
I don't
pretty.
know.
Seen her around.
I don't follow neither, but I might have to bring this up on
Oh, let us hear.
tomorrow.
What?
Oh.
I work out with his manager every.
Oh.
What's tomorrow?
Um,
What's on day though? It's Monday, today's Saturday?
the
Today is
5th.
Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Tomorrow's the 5th.
You got a lot of parties to go to.
Let's
Not
get
tomorrow.
into the government shutdown. How y'all feel about
Secrets.
All right, let me tell you why this government shut down.
that? Yeah. Yeah.
Let me
'cause,
talk about this one.
Every time the taxes come.
Because
No,
that's
for real.
First of all,
and I'm depending on that.
I need
I
payments
need
to
it
do
in
my
my
taxes,
savings.
but I haven't started getting my papers yet. But to talk about the government shutdown and the taxes, it's just funny to me. 'Cause I used to work for the government. So now I got some old friends and
crazy.
coworkers, and they work for the government, and they're not
And
getting
they're tight.
paid. You know what I'm saying?
And
But
they're
meanwhile,
tight.
I'm still getting paid. You know what I'm saying? And it's not taxed.
So
either.
shout out
I
to
heard
y'all.
yes. If you want to catch a flight somewhere, go. 'Cause
So
I heard TSA is.
if he don't
Oh, TSA letting everything
if
go.
he don't
Everything.
restart the government,
How we get
people ain't getting their tax refund checks.
If you work for the government,
That's what
no
that's what
tax.
I heard.
They
refund.
said
No
that
tax
last year.
refund.
We got ours.
Well,
No.
check,
Yeah,
well,
but we had to
it
wait.
wasn't like
You
this
had
shit.
to
it wasn't
wait.
like this. Well, check us out.
It's been shut down for a minute.
Like-
I don't get a refund check anyway.
Oh.
Well,
So that
As
means
for
you gonna wait
you-
for my money. All right,
I'm
Trump?
a little bit above the minority. Was that what they call it? The minority.
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Y'all take money from me, so
So
thank
how
you.
you be like, I gotta pay too at the end?
Thank you. What do you mean?
My refund.
Right.
Wait,
I'm
how much
saying
you make, though?
ain't no refund.
Oh my
Coming
God.
this way.
I'm saying my
Listen,
friend right
I
here.
got my school refund, so I need my tax refund.
I get a school refund though. So shout out to Toro
Oh look,
graduate
Trey Songz
program.
manager just tuned in.
Oh, okay.
So,
So your man's is troll of the
AG,
week.
they was talking about your man being
Sorry.
troll of the week, bro.
Isn't that
Sorry.
wrong with said that's good. Like a bad boy.
She said it.
I be like, hey.
Said Trey's the troll of the week, bro.
Sorry.
Wow.
How you guys feel about Alexis Sky and Solo
laughing.
Lucci?
Yo, awesome. What up, bro?
Alexis Scott,
I don't
what?
think they know.
Oh, he was tuned in for this. No, the DNA test came out.
Oh yeah, I
That
saw
what?
Because Solo
Alexis
Lucci was
Scott.
trying to say that he was her baby daddy, but he's not.
Who is
But
it, Drake?
I don't know.
She's still a hoe.
Not Drake.
It's not Drake?
No, it's Fetty Wap.
Oh,
Well, supposedly.
okay, cool.
Allegedly.
Oh, Bird Box and a half.
I still.
Whoa! Whoa!
Like, T is tough.
Nah.
He got jokes. He officially has jokes.
All right, let's finish the T. The Henny kicking in.
Right. For some reason, mad
Safari
industry
and
people just
Erica
popped
Mena
up
are
on my thing.
engaged.
Oh my god.
Safari and Erica Mena being engaged. How y'all?
That's not gonna last long. I'm
Safari.
sorry.
I love it. She's so
Safari.
happy.
Yeah, but she's
Okay.
so mean.
Let me
and
get my
he's
Brooke
so
up on.
nice.
Yeah, she is
so.
Okay.
I know she's gonna put him in his place.
We know
Safari,
that's your
what
friend.
one?
Sorry.
Right.
He's a good
Sorry.
guy. I want him with Juju.
All right, sis, that's
What?
over.
Yeah.
Juju was nice, but that was
Cameron
scripted.
is
That
not
wasn't.
like
that.
It was
Yeah.
never gonna happen. Never gonna
Erica
happen.
I think
gonna
they would go
spice
cute
it up.
together. I think they would.
So y'all all know that I know Safari and I do a
Yeah.
lot of stuff with Safari.
Yeah.
I think right now in this
He's happy.
circuit of time, he's living his best life.
Heard.
He just bought a new
Not
house.
a bad thing.
He's happy.
Just bought a new
She
ring.
makes him happy. I'm happy for him.
I just hope it's like real.
I hope-
That's it.
I'm gonna keep it
hope
real.
It stays.
She's been engaged about 7
Consistent?
times.
Yeah.
So
Yes, but that's not a part of my shout out.
Right.
My shout out is I hope it works out
I do too.
for you guys. Period. Because y'all look very happy
Yes.
together. Y'all are taking on a lot with each other's past and stuff like that. And
And let's just say,
Safari, you know what's so crazy? Safari was looking for that girl
Yeah.
and that family and that love that he's been searching for. And she just couldn't find the right nigga
Yep.
right.
that was looking
maybe.
for that. So
Right.
that
Maybe.
right there, to me, makes them a perfect match.
Right.
She was looking for something. He was looking for something. They knew each other as
And
friends.
they was front, yeah.
And they
And they
found
were
and they
friends
found
first.
right. And they found the
Let's
joint.
just say you guys
Hopefully.
gonna hear from the podcast first. Erica Mena is pregnant, so when it drops, everybody give me my. I just feel like that. No, I just feel like that.
Oh, I thought it happened.
But no.
I'm like,
About to
she's
say-
I
pregnant.
be like, when that news
Look,
come
she
out,
said it.
when
She
that
said it.
news come out,
She said
I
it.
said it. Watch, and I'm gonna be right.
Well, I mean, he wants a baby
Well, I
really bad.
saw-
And she does too.
How many she got though?
Whoa. She got
She
one.
got one.
She got one.
She
Just
only
the
got
one?
kid, yeah.
He's so smart and so cute.
Yeah.
He is so intelligent. It's crazy.
Well, you know, congratulations. Obviously, I'll be
in
at the
advance.
obviously I'll be
In
at the baby
advance.
shower.
Obviously.
But in advance,
In advance.
congratulations.
Heard it here first. That keep
Heard
it
it here
here
first.
podcast.
Right.
And we're just gonna end with G Herbo and Tania, Fab's stepdaughter. How you guys feel about that?
I thought you were
Them
about to play
being
this
together?
song. Wait.
No.
MC.
G
Them
Herbo
them
and
being together.
yeah, I love it.
I like them. I feel
People
like it's
are-
a balance.
People
First of
are
all-
really mad, and I like
Y'all
it.
don't know.
No.
G
This is
Herbo,
another
y'all
gen-
know G Herbo.
I know
G
the
Herbo.
name. I
He
don't
had
really
the
know
little
the
fat
music like
little
that. I know
baby
one song
with
or
the
two.
nice eyes.
Like,
Fab's stepdaughter Tania.
G Herbo has a little fat little baby with the nice eyes.
how are we supposed to know
You
about
know
that?
G Herbo, right?
So,
I know.
so,
I've heard of him.
so we live, and I ain't even gonna act like I know what's going on.
Okay.
Please
Well,
put me in on the team.
So
G Herbo from another generation.
Yeah.
Right. Saying,
He's a
I'm saying from
rapper.
this generation.
Yes.
We
was
may
like 21, 22.
we may look like
24.
Ooh,
24.
She ain't old.
you know what it is.
Gray
Damn
hairs
it,
coming
she
in and
old.
shit.
I'm old.
We look like we're in this middle. We look
Yeah.
like we're the generation right before them.
You
When get a
are.
haircut,
Oh,
you got a
dang,
lot
you
of
got
gray
a
hair.
I got a lot of
Today,
grays.
today maybe not.
I got grades right now, but that's only because of the
I
Cuban.
didn't
That's
even
only because of
notice
the
until you
Cuban
said it
though.
on-
Sorry, I pointed it out.
That's only because of the Cuban in my family though.
I don't,
My father's been full gray since 50,
okay.
so it's only because of the Cuban right here.
Yo,
I didn't notice until
They
you
can
said
see.
it.
They, I'm not 50. What?
No, I'm saying the hairs.
Oh,
I didn't
right,
notice
yeah,
until
yeah.
you said it.
Some people find that sexy.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Hey,
G
Ma.
Herbo's dating. G Herbo's a rapper. He's dating Fab's stepdaughter. I'm
Yeah.
sure
Wow.
you've seen Fab's stepdaughter.
I seen
And
Fab stuff.
I'm sure
She's
you guys
pretty.
heard that his baby mother pretty much claimed that he started cheating on her with Fab's stepdaughter when she was going through postpartum.
That's you went too deep right there. No. haven't.
How you like, yeah.
She said, "Yeah, I'm sure you heard this
Yeah.
before. Like, somebody texted to you, right?" Like, no, I
Postpartum.
ain't never heard it. I'm sorry. I
like
feel
them
like
together.
females
Me
pay
too.
way more attention to this stuff than men do. Like,
Of course, but
I have no clue what y'all talking about right now.
it's
Wow.
I know who the
I
people.
don't think
I
it's
know
that
who
we
the
pay
people
attention to
are.
it. I
It's
feel
good that we just told them.
y'all probably don't follow Shade Room Teens or
Who?
Shade Room.
There's a team page.
Yeah.
And the team
I don't know about
page
that.
get you all the tea.
Yeah.
Yo.
Seriously,
I had
there's
no
a Shade
clue
Room
the team
Teens.
is.
Shade Room
Yeah.
Tea. Shout to y'all.
Teens.
Teens. I'm gonna have to start following y'all
For real. Why?
so I can keep up with the times.
No, real talk. I even know I'm gonna do that.
And make
They
sure
got a
y'all
blue check?
watching
They
the
official?
podcast, because if you
Yeah,
watch
no,
it, you stay
seriously.
tuned into all the
Look,
tea.
I feel like we're coming to an
Into
end
all
now.
the tea.
Yeah, we
But
are.
I want to let y'all know that y'all have got to get us up here again, because this is only the beginning. Y'all haven't even tapped into exquisite entertainment
Not to.
and
No, for real.
Not
like how this whole thing
I feel
even
like
came
we'll meet up
about.
at the end of the year. Like, okay,
That's
rap
too
Right,
far.
we could
No,
end it with
summertime
that.
venue, summertime
This is our
interview,
first episode of the
summertime
year.
interview.
Oh, he want a
Oh,
summertime.
God.
Look, he ain't even get into gym life.
Sorry.
God. I need to
Right.
get
He's a
into
personal
gym
trainer
life.
now. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I need
See, you
gym
guys
life.
got a lot of businesses going
Yeah.
on. Like,
I
Look
need
at
gym
this. You
life.
gotta look
Might
at
be
this
like
camera.
small
This is
Right.
the camera to look at.
We've done a lot
Take your team.
in our time in this industry and around it. But I tell you this, the best part of my last couple of years have just been being a father and being able to do what I do for my family. And that's that. Love the
great.
music. I'm about to go turn up on a whole nother station.
Right.
You had a question for me?
So,
Because I
before
gotta
we go,
run.
We just gonna, I know.
Super.
We gotta get you out of here. All right. So before we go, we're just gonna do a game of play, skip, and repeat, and then we're gonna do your rapper song from your artist, and then we out of here.
Okay, good.
Okay. So play, skip, and repeat. We're gonna do Meek Mill album, Cardi B album, and A Boogie's album.
Okay.
So what album are you gonna play? What album are you gonna skip?
Fuck.
What album
We're
are
talking
you
about
gonna
today.
repeat?
yeah,
Right
today,
now.
as of
Today.
right
All
now.
Right now, how do you feel about each album?
Play,
Which one are
skip,
you gonna-
repeat.
Oh,
Play, skip,
one,
repeat.
you go
Both of
first.
you,
You
yeah.
go first, bro. You do your 3, I do my 3.
That's
Meek
crazy.
Mill, Cardi B, A Boogie. Which one are you gonna play from beginning to end? Which one are you gonna skip? Which one are you gonna repeat continuously day by day?
Right.
Got you. So it's one for each.
Right.
Got you.
Meek Mill.
I'm going
Cardi
first
B,
because he's
A
still
Boogie.
thinking. All right.
I have-
Cardi B, skip.
Right.
A Boogie playing. Meek Mill, repeat.
Oh.
I was gonna say the same exact
No,
thing.
I don't think I'm skipping. Cardi
He
B.
definitely
Uh-huh.
skipped me on that, but yes.
That
Skip
was
Cardi
hard
B.
for me.
I gotta skip Cardi B because Cardi B is like 7 months ago in my
That's old.
Agreed.
Right,
Yeah.
it's old.
We
You
done
already
with that.
played
Meek
it.
Mill right now. His album is amazing.
Fire.
A Boogie shit is
fire.
A
lit.
Boogie's
Thank you, yeah.
His shit is lit.
A
I feel
Boogie's
like
joint
it
is
was a
amazing
little
too.
slept on, a
But-
little bit.
Yeah,
A little slept
but-
I
on.
can repeat, look back at it
But-
all day.
The
Yeah.
only thing about the level of where they're at mentally, Meek is up. He done jumped so
Right.
far,
Yeah.
and I feel
Right.
like he's more on my page right
Yeah.
now.
Right.
That what's free, even though it's not like one of the biggest songs on the album,
Yeah.
like where the mentality that songs
Mindset.
come from
Right.
is like, yo, that's what it is. Like
Yeah.
I can play what's free
I
over and
feel
over
you.
before everything else on the album, even though that joint with LMA, that's my joint. Tell me how
Right.
you want it.
Right.
On my way. But real talk, what's free? 'Cause I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a big Hov fan.
Yeah.
So whatever Hov is on, he endorsed, and that's what it is. Automatic, like repeat,
Automatic.
all day. Because
Okay, that's fair. I
one
think
thing
I would have
about
the same
one thing
answer.
about Hov is he's really trying to school people,
Right.
and people don't respect that. You think, oh, he's just an old man. Nah, he's trying to
No,
school
he's
you.
still
Right.
in this.
That's
Right.
wisdom right there. Like
Yeah.
when
Right.
he's telling you the 444, and then
real.
people looked at it, oh, it's the old man album.
And
You
then he
wildin'.
had his
444
album
was a
with
book.
Beyonce this
You had to
year.
read that. You know what I'm saying? Like crazy.
And he came out with the album with his wife this year, which was also good.
And it was
Yeah.
alright. It was alright.
It was good.
My favorite song though was that Love Something. Was it Love Something? Love
Her?
Her.
No,
Love is? Love is? No. Love
Love
something.
something.
That
Yeah.
song, that album.
Yeah.
I mean that song was
Yeah.
dope.
Okay, so I would like you guys to introduce the song we're about to play for wrap up of the week. So the song of wrap up of the week from your artist.
This
Explain-
song-
shout out who your artist is.
Yeah, I'ma
when
shout
they
out
started rapping, who where they
MC.
from.
Whoa, that's a lot. The boy go by the name of MC. a.k.a. Mr. El Chapo Gang, Queens, Southside, Jamaica, Queens, Hillside, Hollis Ave. We are from Far Rockaway, Queens. So Queens is in this building tonight. We call this song Wine Up. This is a release that we just released all over Spotify, iTunes, and everywhere else. It's getting a lot of streams. And the remix is with Safari. Funny that we're talking about him, but it just says the remix is with Safari. Might even get Ding Dong Ravis on it as well. Y'all check it out, baby. This is that Wine Up MC featuring Kevin Lloyd, DJ Mr. Famous. You know what it is.
Making it pop now, it's hot now. Got a couple bills, I'm about to drop down. Whole team lit, we in the spot now. Shorty, she eyeing me from the top down. Shots at a nigga, never chasing. Something telling me tonight is gonna be amazing. My niggas get the rolling, we rolling it while we blazing. Tell them about the vibe you giving that you ain't taking. I'm making, I see your hips moving, girl, you're right on beat. Need a couple minutes and the eyes gon' meet. Hit the dance floor, keep your eye on me. They call me Mr. Bossed Up, never lie on me. She moving close, nobody knows. When she get near, I might just run up and approach. Straight to her body and just ride it like the coast. Nobody in the party be doing it like we do. So you see me, girl, push your body on me. See it in your face, tell me what it's gonna be. Girl, whine it for me. Girl, broke out with your body, make me sing. Say again, girl, push your body on me. See it in your face, tell me what it's gonna be. Girl, whine it for me. Whine it for me. Saying I put that thing upon me. I'm telling all your friends to grab my homies. Push up your bumper, whine it on me. Do a trick or a stunt to grind upon me. Shorty, you a dancer, hold you like a ransom. Ride you in the back like you rolling up in a phantom. Haters never stand them, see you with your man them. Timing is the key and this meeting was never random. I see you moving close, nobody knows. Now pop a bottle with your people, raise a toast. Said all we got is one night, make the most. Nobody in the party be doing it like we do. So you see me, girl, push your body on me. See it in your face, tell me what it's gonna be. Girl, whine it for me. Girl, broke out with your body, make me sing. Say again, girl, push your body on me. See it in your face, tell me what it's gonna be. Girl, whine it for me. Whine it for me. Body firm like a stallion.
Alright guys, so you know you've heard it from them. If you want to book them, they're on Instagram. Just
absolutely, man.
Instagram, DJ Mr. Famous, NYC.
That's right.
DJ Dub.
No,
you can't get that wrong. There's only one DJ Mr. Famous, and he's a union DJ.
Okay.
DJ Mr. Famous NYC. DJMrFamous.com. The trademark is there. Understand me and listen up real hard. The Hurricane Brothers. We in here. Exquisite Entertainment. Dubs of Exquisite. We here.
Always.
We here.
And this is Keeping It Social with Ashley Nicole.
Tasia Badass.
Badass.
Hey, John. I'm sorry.
Had a long week, now it's time to get lit. About to hit the club, about to go and find a fit. Homie stressed out, cause I pulled her with his bitch. She left, cause your chain fake, and you're running tick. It don't even make sense.